Hello everyone, I'm Greycloak, thank you for joining me, and welcome back to episode 56 of Factorio with the C-Block mod, where we have, I think, finished our new setup for resource production. That should give us half a yellow belt of ore, which is a lot better than these that only gave us 1/8. Now, of course, it is a little bit longer, but that's fine. I did just want to make sure that we are only flaring overflow sulfuric acid, and we are, so that's good. And I guess we just need to hook this up to fuel and then use the ore. So this is not necessary for the new stuff. We are seeding it by putting in sulfur. We are not exporting any of the sulfuric acid though, so that could be a problem, but we will take care of that if we ever get to it. So we needed this bobmonium because we are making solder, and we need it for lead. And I think this is supposed to be our lead production, right? We just copied it from somewhere else. Also, I really want to do something about this area. We can have a lot of belts here if we just organize it a little bit. And maybe from now on that is what we're going to do. But how is this not full yet? I'm not sure. So we could basically have fuel all the way in here somewhere. And then what? A lot of belts. But again, if we need to at some point have the sulfuric acid, we should probably run that in here somewhere. Yeah, so that can still be here just fine. So are we going to reorganize anything right now, or are we just waiting until we build the next thing? I mean, we might as well move this in, right? The fuel. Let's just do that here for now. And, well, we can use some of these belts for ores. I don't really think we're gonna need 4 belts of fuel. I think we are gonna reserve just one more line though. But then go up from here. You can go under there, I guess. Well, it would be nice to move all of this up further, but I think for now we're okay with this just being a little bit messy. Sure. And of course this belt can be merged with another belt from the same production type of bobmonium, and then we have a full belt coming in here. But we don't really need that much of it right now, because we are just making... Wait, is it tin we're making and not lead? I think it is. Yeah, that's what we make here. Good. Let's get some power for this. How come this is not powered anymore? Have we just removed this or something? I guess so. You make 10. Oh, we already set those. Good, good. Do we really need this many inserters? So we have 3 inserters on each side, so 6 in all. Taking the ore. Also, this needs to be fixed. Tin ore. We of course need to take care of the slag and stone. And these need to be set to ammonium. So stone needed to go here, and we have not made a full build out of this, right? No. This is done. But can we just find one of these? No. This maybe, just to see the amounts of stuff we get. So it is just half a build of stone and half a build of slag. Good. So we will merge those with the other builds. So this comes in here. And this goes out here. Something like that. And let's put that in there. We need the fuel here, of course, so we need to bring in fuel. Like that. We also have fuel, but let's just keep that for now. So now we are producing ingots. And we should balance those, of course. And those are going all the way out there, because we are going to need a lot of tin ingots for both bronze, sorry, and for the solder that we're going to make now. And yeah, we need to mix it with this lead here. And I guess we're just doing that here. Not that, we need to smelt it from this. Well, do we have a recipe for this? We do. Or a production line. We turn it into molten solder. Actually, we have this for solder. My bad. Full build is just 5 of each. Into induction furnaces and then into 10 casting machines. Solder by itself, like this, is just not very dense on a belt. It would be nice to get the coils or whatever rolls of this stuff. That's not nice. Spell it. This stuff. Because that's 3 times as dense. 4 becomes 12. I do think we need a lot, but still, we are just putting it on a normal build by itself to begin with. I guess we're just merging these here. Something like that. Maybe even just to save some space, we do it like this. So then we can have it right up against here. I'm not entirely sure if that's what we want, because usually we have fuel on the other side of this, on the far side. In any case, let's just put some of this down and see how we're going to do stuff. This. And for that we need 5 casting machines. How would we like to line this stuff up? We could have the middle one just getting, or having its input directly across from the output. Then every one should be, well, at least these two should be equally far, and these two should be equally far. I think that's fine. Probably not of any importance here, but who knows. We don't need fuel in, my bad. So we do need it here. And these need a recipe. And then we need to output stuff. How much per second? 1.5 if we have crafting speed of 1. Yep. So maybe we need 2 per each machine here, because I don't think a normal inserter can handle more than 1 per second. And we need inputs 24 every 4 seconds, so we do need a lot of inserters for this. Let's just copy that. And this without this one, I guess. No, wait, this one. They all need to take from the close belt. And we would probably want to align it with these sorters up here. That's basically how we align everything, or at least somewhat. We can't go any further out than that, at least. And that's another fall. We need power. And we need more casting machines, but I think that's everything. So let's grab some of those. Anything we want to get rid of? I guess we can get rid of all of these now, actually. Let's just do that. Is there a shortcut for this? No, apparently, or not that it shows at least. Okay, so we have any casting machines there? Nope. We probably are gonna need more of these. Let's just double it to start with, I guess. Also, we're not really using this red science yet. Someone in the comments did say that we should really spend our hydrogen that we are producing for these, or on these burning fueler, burning boilers, burner boilers, whatever they're called, fuel burning, liquid burning. What are they called? Fluid burning boilers. Sure. But they consume 90 per second. And, well, for each flare stack we have consuming the hydrogen, we could then have 2 of those fluid burning boilers. So we could put 2 of those in here. And it outputs 90 steam per second. I think our current ones only output 60. Yep. So we will be able to supply 3 steam engines from one of these. What temperature? 315 degrees. Is that equal to these? Yes. So we could supply 3 of these with one fluid burning boiler. I guess that would be a good idea. It's just more complexity to these systems. And I wouldn't really want to do it in here, but maybe we could use a lot of it on the other end. We do get a lot of gas, of course. Maybe we should do that. At least we should keep the option open, so let's just put some research labs down and get that researched after bronze at least. Where did I put the research labs though? Is it in junk or maybe here? Yeah, there they are. Good. So I don't know where we want these eventually, but let's just get them down here. It doesn't really matter at the moment. Good. Anything we should get while here? Not that I can think of. I'm sure we need something. And then this is basically done. When you have two inserters taking from the same machine like this, are they actually balancing how much each of them are gonna take? Or are one of them preferred over the others? I want to somehow put in 3 just... Oh, do I want to see just 3? They can obviously be very balanced like that. But I guess then I would like to see the 4th who takes that or something. Doesn't matter, let's just... Maybe we should just balance it per machine actually. So we expect all of the machines to work full speed. But then that doesn't align, dang it. I think I prefer this, having these 2 power poles close. And now we have solder available that we need to put on the bus. Now where are we routing this stuff? Guess as far out here as possible. So we have more space for ingots and stuff here. Something like that, I guess. Okay. And our bronze research is done, so we wanted this. Do we need it to go right against lead? This is already a full 4 built, so we need a new one. There. Then we are a little bit closer to making green science, finally. Oh well. Yeah, just a little bit closer. There's no finally about this. Let's get rid of that. This is gonna be annoying soon, but I guess we will survive. Okay, so with... we don't need that. I guess we're saving this one for later, because I will get confused again. And I guess we're removing this one for now. Lead plate is done. This is done. Did we not set up green science production line? Oh, because we needed this for the labs, of course. But we didn't need solder for this. We do need carbon though, so why did I start making solder again? Oh, because we haven't made these and we need solder there. Okay. We need a lot of basic electronic components using carbon. So that is probably the next step here. We get carbon from charcoal and steam in a liquefier. Okay, that's at least simple. It seems like, well, steam, of course. Do we have the just steam generators or something? Electric boilers? No, we can't get those without green science. Okay, so we do need to burn fuel to heat water to mix with fuel to get this. But then we are producing charcoal, or we will be producing charcoal here, so we can use that as fuel for the burners. Okay. Simple enough, I guess. So let's just add this to this production line, I guess. So is this used for anything other than just basic components? I guess it is. Lithium ion batteries, all of this stuff, weapon stuff. Maybe that's used for science at some point. Just out of curiosity. Yep. We need it, I guess, for steel at some point. No? Okay, I thought you mixed iron with carbon to get steel. Oh well, I guess I'm wrong. I'm not sure we want it on the bus. That's my main concern here. It is useful for some of this petrochemical stuff, which we are gonna need to do a lot of at some point, but not right now. And probably in a separate area where we're just gonna produce it locally. So I think we're just inputting carbon directly into this and not putting it on the bus. Okay, so we're just producing whatever we need for these. And apparently we do need, what, more than 2 belts of these to make 1/2 belt of this. But then it isn't really that expensive. We have 10 copper, or copper cable. Oh wait, we have copper for this, so we need to do that. Can't make this yet, but just out of curiosity, you can get that directly from a smelter stuff. Oh, I'm not sure why I'm clicking that. But that's for later. For now, we do need to do this. And do we need this on the bus? I seem to remember that it's needed, but it really doesn't look like it. I mean, yeah, for this stuff, but we could just make that locally, I guess. If we're even gonna use these. It's not the basic medium electric pole, it's electric pole 2. Beacon 2s. Roboport antenna, array 2. use a virtual particle injector for. And for some insulated wire. I guess we're gonna need this for circuitry and stuff, but again, I don't want to put it on the bus just for that. So this is also just made locally and not on the or for the bus. And then we create a lot of these. We need those on the bus or what? We need them for red circuits and blue circuits and stuff as well, at least, so that seems like a good idea. But on the other hand, we're producing more than 2 belts of it with this stuff. So we should probably try and keep that local. Just because of how not dense it is. Of course, that also requires half a belt of basic circuits, and I think that is currently all of our production. We didn't save that line, but we could just see this. How many machines? 15. No, maybe not. So with 30 machines here, half of them are for this stuff. This seems like we have 60 in all, so 30 machines just making the boards, basic circuits. So we're making a full yellow belt of that. Okay, so we're using half of that here already. But that's fine. I think we're okay with going large on this. Then we get half a belt of this. And that is probably very useful for a lot of stuff, so we definitely need it. Could even go for a full belt, but I think we're just gonna duplicate a setup for that. Now, we are making a lot of stuff locally here. We're making this locally. We're making this locally. Yeah, of course. We are making this stuff locally. And this stuff. And these. So we need, well, yeah. We are gonna just try putting stuff down and seeing. Maybe this will be another 2 or 3 episodes to try and make a nice integrated setup here. But I'm not sure about that just yet. It might be, well, too much work to try and do that nicely. If I close that, no, it won't stay, whatever. I'm just curious. I would like to get rid of all this stuff, but actually let's start a junk chest here as well. Well, I guess we could make a junk warehouse later. Feel like we need more of these slabs, but it's not really like I'm waiting for this, so let's not worry about that. Okay, so we need 2 furnaces making charcoal. We need 2 liquefiers making that into carbon, and we need steam in here as well. So steam from burner. Wait, what? It is normal steam, right? Yes. So we should have... Well, it's not a recipe, and I guess that's why it's a little bit... Oh, we are getting it in here, of course. Okay. So because it's not a recipe, but just a product of something you put into a machine, then it's in here, I guess. So we need 1 boiler for this. With water. And that's just Oh, we can easily get this from just a groundwater bore. Let's just start with this setup and we shall see how everything looks afterwards. We do need another furnace for this. And iron pipe. No, not that. I think I put some furnaces down at some point. But we might have picked those back up again. We did put down stone though, so that's useful, I guess. But I did that in here as well. No, never mind. Let's just make all of those. I'm not entirely sure how we want to do this, but that's the water we need. We need to input fuel. So needed fuel for something else, didn't we? Oh, no, that was for this. So I guess we can just do that. Hopefully these can produce more than these need. 3.5 seconds for 5. 1 per second. But with a crafting speed of 1.5, so 1.5 per second. Okay, I am not good at those fractions. 5 divided by 3.5 is less than 1.5. So we don't need these at full capacity, I guess. We just need 3.8 per second. Wait, why am I not just looking at the numbers here? We just need 2.5 per second. And we will be producing 1.4 per second multiplied by 2, so 2.8. That sounds like something that can easily sustain that as well. I hope so, at least. It would, of course, be more, well, not more efficient, but a little bit better if we couldn't take fuel from both of those, but yeah. So we could try making a symmetrical setup like that, but that's not gonna happen right now. This produces more than enough steam, right? We just need 37.5, and this should output 60. 60 per second, yeah. We need to actually input. So this is the fuel in. This is charcoal transfer. And then this is steam power transfer stuff. And then we could have our belt there and power all this. That's not the prettiest in the world, but oh well. Let's just stop this from blinking. Is there anything we would want right now? We only have access to these. We will have green circuits soonish. Maybe we need this soon. We need it for the tier 2 machines, but maybe we're not really close to those yet. This is not something I want to dig into right now. Maybe we should get some of this going. I seem to remember that it took a long time to actually ramp up this stuff. If we can even get the right recipe. But I don't really want to spend the time on it. But maybe we should just get it available first. Okay, so this gives us carbon. So are we just dunning this? I guess so. That needs to be put into 30 assembling machines, so we do need that on a belt. Then these guys. Half a belt of copper becomes a full belt of this stuff. Mixed with half a belt of tin plate to become half a belt of this stuff. If we close this, no, I'm not sure what I'm doing right now. Do we want to remove the things that are done here? Probably not. I'm just gonna repin this. Actually, can you not show done? Yep, good. So 8 to 2 machines. We could just take it up to 8 to 4, just to have some direct insertion. Do I not have any assembling machines? Yeah, I do. And I'm just thinking something like that. So copper cable, tinned copper wire. Guess copper comes there. And again, this needs to go into 30 machines, but we just need it on half a belt, so we could merge it with the carbon. Let's just plan this part as well. And you're both putting on the near side. And these two inserters keep up. We do get 1.5 per second multiplied by 1.5, so something 1.75 or something like that. But with 90 degrees, this should be good, I think. That should be 2 items per second-ish. So on the near side of this is carbon. Inputs, transfers. Where are we gonna get the tin from? I'm not sure this goes just on top of this, but I'm just playing with the idea for now. And I'm just gonna put those there, because then we can output from this to far if we want to. Or we can switch them around and output to a short, well, close by with this one and then have this transfer instead. For now I'm just putting them like that. Actually that's stupid, we would want the belt to get close, I think. But still, we are leaving this as this is for now. Where are we getting our tin from is still my main question here. have it on a belt over here if we want to. Or we can have it on a belt over here. If the copper comes in there, then tin would come in there. Maybe we need this to be on the bottom actually, because we just need to get fuel past that setup. That seems better to me. Let's just disable robots and play around with this a little bit. Let's not remove this yet. This is a little bit wide. Maybe we need to reduce that in size. But now we just need... Well, let's again stick with ghost images. So copper, tin. Actually, a copper and tin, not just half belts. Yes, we only need one belt for that then. One combined belt. And output here. We could of course also move this over one tile to line up with the outputs up here. Don't really need this space though, but yeah, I'm not sure about this entirely. But that would take care of those two things. Of course, we need 4 more or 3 more setups like this. But let's for now, no, let's not call it done just yet. Because I need to remember that I need to multiply it. And then we need 30 machines doing basic electronic components. And yeah, those need to be in a long column being fed by belts. But we could directly feed that into these machines. Just need 2 of them to each of these. Whoops. So that blueprint is reused. That's nice. Well, something like that. We still need to input these as well, but that's just 2 half belts, so we can combine that. And for each 2 of these, we need 1 of these. Can we do something smart about that? So this would end up like that. This needs iron as well. Well, it could probably be in here. I mean, we can reach this both from down here and up here. Maybe it would be nicer if we moved these out 1 tile further to there. So we could have inserters pointing directly to it and from the same, well, from a mirrored position, I guess. This is just not mirrored because it's 3 tiles instead of 2. Actually, do we have these electronics assembly machines? We do. Crafting speed 1. So they are twice as fast. I seem to always get in trouble when I start using these because they are smaller and that leaves less space for power poles. But maybe we should try this stuff. So we can start using this How does that change everything? And we were putting this on a belt, right? Yeah. Okay. So it's just these three. 15 to 8 instead of 30 to 15. So that's gonna be 16 to 8 just to keep it nice. And we figure out how to do that. I'm just leaving this for now because we might have to go back to it. So oops, there. Yeah, with 2x2s this becomes a lot more symmetrical and nice at least, but I'm not sure if we can make it space efficient anyway. I guess we're just leaving space here for power poles, because that's just way easier. So these transfer, these input stuff for this from a... Let's just ignore power to begin with, and then we can fix it afterwards. But I really should use ghost images here. Should have for the inserters as well, but I forgot. So these just need input from this one build. That's all well and good. This needs input from another build of basic circuits and solder. We need to output that. And then this needs iron as well. And again, I really should be using ghost blueprints, whatever. Ghost images. So we can do this if we want to. So we needed iron in here, right? No, we needed solder and basic circuits in there. We need iron in there. But we also need to output from this to another belt. So can we power all this? This is input, right? So we would have output over here. I think that powers all, and I think we got all of the inserters, but I'm probably wrong about that. But this seems nice. It's very compact. And it does all those three things pretty close together. And it even fits with this in the footprint. Not with this though, but yeah, this just takes space. And maybe we can make it a little bit less wide. I think I like this. But unfortunately, that's all we have time for in this episode. So thank you all for joining me, and I'll see you next time. Bye.